Did you know the average person spends 4 years of his life looking down at his cell phone? Kinda ironic, ain't it? How these touch screens can make us lose touch. But it's no wonder in a world filled with iMacs, iPads, and iPhones. So many eyes, so many selfies, not enough us's and we's. See, technology has made us more selfish and separate than ever. Cause while it claims to connect us, connection has gotten no better. And let me express first, Mr. Zuckerberg, not to be rude, but you should reclassify Facebook to what it is, an anti-social network. Cause while we may have big friend lists, so many of us are friendless all alone. Cause friendships are more broken than the screens on our very phones. We sit at home on our computers measuring self-worth by numbers of followers and likes. Ignoring those who actually love us, it seems we'd rather write an angry post and talk to someone who might actually hug us. Am I bugging? You tell me, cause I asked a friend the other day, let's meet up face to face. They said, alright, what time you wanna Skype? I responded with OMG, SRS, and then a bunch of SMHs and realized, what about me? Do I not have the patience to have conversation without abbreviation? This is the generation of media overstimulation. Chats have been reduced to snaps. The news is 140 characters. Videos are 6 seconds at high speed. And you wonder why ADD is on the rise faster than 4G LTE. But get a load of this. Studies show the attention span of the average adult today is 1 second lower than that of a goldfish. So if you're one of the few people or aquatic animals that have yet to click off or close this video, congratulations. Let me finish by saying you do have a choice, yes. But this one, my friends, we cannot autocorrect. We must do it ourselves. Take control or be controlled, make a decision. Me? No longer do I want to spoil a precious moment by recording it with a phone. I'm just gonna keep them. I don't want to take a picture of all my meals anymore. I'm just gonna eat them. I don't want the new app, the new software, or the new update. And if I want to post an old photo, who says I have to wait until Thursday? I'm so tired of performing in the pageantry of vanity and conforming to this accepted form of digital insanity. Call me crazy, but I imagine a world where we smile when we have low batteries. Cause that'll mean we'll be one bar closer to humanity.
The main argument in Prince's video is that people are so invested in their technology that they do not make time for face-to-face social interactions. He states, "You do not need to delete your social networks or destroy your cell phones. The message is simple. Be balanced, be mindful, be present, be here." He uses ethos, pathos, and logos in order to appeal to his target audience and of any and everyone whose use of technology gets in the way of personal interactions. He starts the video off using logos by stating that the average person spends 4 years of their life on their cell phones. With Prince's already established ethos, we trust that this is in fact true and not a fallacy. We have no proof of this besides relying on him as a credible source. We trust him because of the number of views the video has. Also, Prince has created a huge network of followers who trust his words and judgment.
Here, Prince is using pathos in order to appeal to our emotion of guilt. He says, ironic how these touch screens make us lose touch. The picture shows a man and a woman on a date, while the man is on his phone. There is no talking and the woman looks upset. The viewer is supposed to feel bad for the woman and reflect on a time that we have done this or have felt this way. Later in the video, the same couple is in bed and the man is on his cell phone, and again, there's no talking going on between them. This is another example of pathos because it reiterates the disconnection between the couple.
Here, Prince is talking about Facebook, a social media site designed to connect people throughout the world. However, he uses pathos by calling the social media site most of us have an anti-social network. To further his point, a man is projected in the video supposedly connecting with people, but in the real world, he is alone in a room not actually interacting with anyone. The audience can emotionally relate to this because this is a very common thing with people in social media.
To reiterate, the audience's emotions are being targeted. We are being accused of measuring our self-worth by followers and likes on our social media sites and pages. This brings up the thought in the viewer's mind, do I actually do this, or am I actually guilty of this? This is just another common example that is prevalent in everyday life these days. The next screen shows how Prince consistently depicts people on their cell phones while they're together doing everyday activities instead of interacting with each other. Here, Prince tells the viewer that he asked a friend if they could meet up, and the friend responded, "Okay, what time do you want to Skype?" This is an example of pathos because it was a personal experience he had and an experience that most of us have also had.
Prince, at this point, goes on a rant about how our conversations are turning into Snapchats, the news is turning into our Twitters, and videos are mostly Instagram videos and Vines. This makes the audience feel like our lives are consumed by technology. Thus, he is using pathos in order to appeal to our emotions. He uses logos by proceeding to talk about how this technology is increasing the rate of ADD detrimentally. Also, he uses logos to tell the viewer the average adult has an attention span 1 second lower than a goldfish. His established ethos again allows his audience to trust what he is saying is correct. In other words, these statements could be fallacies.
Prince is making a call of action to his audience by telling them that they must fix this problem on their own without the use of their cell phones. His use of pathos makes the audience feel like they are too reliable on our phones and to take this guilt and actually do something about it.
Prince states that he personally is not going to conform to this digital insanity. This is another use of pathos. It makes us reflect on our experiences with technology and whether or not we overuse or abuse the abilities that technology affords us. The use of pathos in the video is the most powerful tool throughout because he wants us to be more aware of how we use our digital devices, and then we need to balance our social and technological interactions.
In summary, Prince's use of rhetorical devices further reiterate his point that society relies too much on their technology and are losing face-to-face interaction. He is successful by using pathos to connect the audience emotionally, logos to add facts to his argument, and ethos through his reputation and through the views and likes on his video.